It's just time to fit in a quick round called Kitchen or Bedroom. In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with some phrases that might be suitable to use in both the kitchen and the bedroom. Barry, can you start?
I'll just have a nibble.
Graeme.
It's a trick I learned from Delia.
Tim.
Is your dad joining us?
Jeremy.
If you toss too hard, it'll hit the ceiling.
Sorry, I started without you.
I thought I'd surprise you with my melon balls.
You've got to beat it till it stiffens, but whip lightly or it'll go everywhere.
That's just for starters.
Please, put your phone away until we finish.
It pops up when it's ready.
Blimey, what's this attachment for?
Shall I be mother?
If you don't like the cucumber, you can take it out.
It's very nearly the end of the show. There's just time to fit in a quick round called Kitchen or Bedroom. This year, it was revealed by the University of Wales that the average person spends a total of 216,000 hours in bed. And that's just in their first year. So in this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with some phrases that might be suitable to use in both the kitchen and the bedroom. Susan, you can start.
Thank you for coming.
Tim.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Richard.
Are the carrots up your end?
Rob.
I'll get the butter and you spread.
Oh, your dad would have loved this.
I'm going to pop it in for 20 minutes.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I've got to be honest, it was Jamie Oliver.
I've spent the afternoon stuffing olives.
Do you know, it hasn't risen as much as I would have liked.
I just thought that if you liked it, we could have the same thing with the Wilsons next week.
I told you were too drunk to do it safely.
If it doesn't come within 20 minutes, you get a free garlic bread.
That took me ages. You could pretend to like it.
Well, I tell you what, you can finish it off. I'm done.
It really is very nice, but I don't think I can fit it all in. Oh, bugger, the skin's come off.
Ta-da!
Okay, teams, well, the next round is called Car or Bedroom. Tim has been telling us he's thinking of upgrading his old Audi, which he says is vital for getting him to his various gigs and professional engagements throughout the country. If you're interested, he says it's a bargain, just 5 years old and 3 miles on the clock. In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with examples of phrases that might be suitable to use in either the car or the bedroom. Tim.
Oh no, the battery's died.
Tony.
It would have been nice if he'd indicated before pulling out.
Pippa.
Have a rummage around. You might find some Murray mints in there.
Richard.
Tell your mum we should be getting to Bangor in about 20 minutes.
Are we nearly there yet?
It wouldn't be taking so long if people didn't keep slowing down to have a look.
Well, you've stuck your thumb up, so I stopped.
I'm sorry to ask, but did you ever get tested?
What does this little knob do?
I'm so sorry, I don't normally come this way.
I did say it was small, but I can still manage 2 in the front and 3 in the back.
This is taking longer than I expected.
Oh no, we don't use the choke anymore.
The council really should have gritted this.
No way I'm letting him in.
Do you want me to take over?
Well, it is very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round of car or bedroom. And in it, I'd like you teams to come up with examples of phrases that might be suitable to use in either the car or the bedroom. Myles, you could start.
Please slow down, you're making me nervous.
Tim.
Oh my God, you've got a puncture.
Harry.
Darling, should I take the first or second exit?
Rachel.
Sorry, it's a mess. The kids have absolutely ruined it.
I really love it when you wear your driving gloves.
You should really be keeping 2 chevrons between us and the couple in front.
Did you call your mother to say we're coming?
Hello, officer.
Oh, just wake me up when we get there.
Oh dear, I've got a flat. I think I'm going to need a pull.
Unbelievable. Not even a thank you.
I think I've left skid marks.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. There is just time to fit in a quick round of funeral or bedroom. According to the Financial Times, the average UK funeral costs over £4,000, which is a lot of money for something you'll never see. A bit like Brexit. The average pet funeral can cost up to £500. I guess it all depends on how much you're willing to spend on the sack and house brick. In this round, I'd like you teams to come up with examples of phrases that might be overheard both at a funeral and also in the bedroom. So you can start, Graeme.
At least it was quick.
Barry.
Well, that went as well as could be expected.
Tim.
Lovely spread.
Joe.
I didn't expect so many of you to come.
This is what your mum would have wanted.
Can I just start off by saying how nice it is to see so many of you here?
This is harder than I expected.
It was the second stroke that did it.
Nice hat.
What do you mean clapping at the end is inappropriate?
I always thought your brother would go first.
Would you please rise?
What's she doing here?
The vicar gave her a lovely service.
It's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round entitled Funeral or Bedroom. Unorthodox funeral services are increasingly common these days, the most popular option being to have your ashes sent up in a rocket. And my next-door neighbour did exactly this for his old dad and says if you're thinking of doing the same, there's actually very little local authority red tape involved. Just make sure you have an empty milk bottle handy and that he dies before bonfire night. In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with examples of phrases likely to be overheard both at a funeral and also in the bedroom. Maybe you should start, Myles.
Thank you, Vicar. That was wonderful.
Tim.
Do you think you should be videoing this?
Pippa.
Well, that was upsetting.
Stephen.
I'm sorry, I know I wasn't invited.
Will there be sandwiches after?
Too soon, too soon.
Well, he lasted longer than we thought he would.
He touched all of us in so many different ways.
Your dad's probably looking down on us right now.
So good of you to come.
Your brother would have enjoyed this.
4 men from the regiment are going to shoot over him as he goes down.
Well, it's now time for a quick round called Garden or Bedroom. When asked about the subject of gardens, legendary wit Oscar Wilde famously remarked, "Nope, I've got nothing on gardens." So, in this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with examples of phrases likely to be overheard both in the garden and in the bedroom. Tony, you can start.
Shall we put it in the back or the front?
Tim.
Have a sniff of this.
Rachel.
I'm a bit worried I've over-trimmed.
Marcus.
See if you can find the clematis.
I've just planted it in peat.
Do you know, I've been tending to these for a year and I've only just realised that they're artificial.
I have a man in twice a week.
You don't often see daisies out at this time of year.
I had a pair of tits in here last year, now it's just this very angry thrush.
It is very nearly the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. There is just time to fit in a quick round of car or bedroom. One of the most exciting future developments in automobile technology has to be the self-driving car pioneered by such tech giants as Uber, Google and Apple. Not to be outdone, Microsoft recently trialled their own driverless vehicle, though the first developers' report wasn't promising. It read, "Crashed as soon as I opened Windows." In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with examples of phrases that might be suitable to use in either the car or the bedroom. Graeme, you can start.
Do I have to look at those furry things dangling in front of me?
Good grief, do you ever wash this thing?
Barry.
Wake me up when we get there.
Tony.
I'm sure I can find it. Your father gave me directions.
Sandi.
It's cold, so I'm just going to turn her over for a few minutes.
And Harry.
If you pull hard on that, it folds down flat and you can get another one in the back.
Will you please look in the mirror before you pull out?
Ask that man over there if he knows where it is.
You can squeeze in behind the escort.
Faster, 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 faster.
Oh, this is boring. What's on Radio 4?
If you push it firmly in, a couple of minutes later it glows bright red and you can light cigarettes with it.
It starts to wobble when you get over 60.
Oh, this idiot's right up my arse.
Right, let's burn some rubber.
This has been a lot more fun since we picked up that hitchhiker.
Listen, I know it's an old one, just try not to choke on the emissions. I used to be a family entertainer before this show.